long climb, but the descent was very fast. And hopefully people were cautious on that. We got on the flats and came home, and the run was hot.
I was thinking there's still the run. I can always catch up because that's my forte.
So it's easy to get addicted to this sport because you're competing against yourself and also wanting to fit into that tight suit, diba?
Come in!
And of course the run is always pleasant given the greenery around Subic.
From the wheels and now onto their feet. The last transition point. Our triathletes need to run for another 10 kilometers.
Steady silang tatlo, hindi ako nahirapan, hindi rin ako nadalian.
By the time you get to the run, you're cramping already and so hot. But it's a good run.
Yeah, it was good. Like there was a marshal every 5K, so I didn't get lost. Stayed really hydrated, so it was great. Yeah, fun.
Coming into the run, athletes are forced to adjust from the bike's circular motions to running form. Their soles hitting the pavement and their bodies shifting its weight. Everything changes. Your rhythm, your pace, your breathing. Now known as one of the most eye-catching routes, the Subic scenery was something that triathletes marveled at.
Even the run was a little bit different. It was a scenic run through the golf course.
It's beautiful because we run at the golf course, something different. It was really, really hot. So good thing there's a lot of aid stations.
Running through a clear and empty golf course was a welcome contrast to the intense heat. The athlete's body waning in energy. And at this point, the idea is to numb yourself to just push harder. Even the simplest task of drinking water proves difficult as the athlete's heart rate is at an all-time high. Swim and bike is always an advantage. But races are won on the run, and a split-second move can change the destiny of a participant. In the end, there can only be one.
For those who are starting out, just have fun. It's a sport, and sports should be fun, so you should enjoy the sport.
Lahat na sumuporta sa amin. Talagang papasalamat kami ng lubos and din sa lahat ng atleta. Papasalamat din kami na hindi nila inisip na kahit may kapansanan kami, hindi namin kayang gawin. Pinapakita lang po namin kung anong kayang gawin namin.
David Dello topped the race with a whopping 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 2 seconds. Followed closely by Kasaba Couture from Hungary. Ben Allen came in third from the men's pro elite division. In the women's pro division, Belinda Granger destroyed the women's field with a 2 hour, 22 minute, 35 second finish time. Ali Fitch came in second with a 2 hour, 27 minute, 47 second finish time. John Liram's Chicano was a first Filipino elite with an amazing 2 hour, 11 minute, 35 second winning time. Neil Katil and Arlen Macasian finished in second and third respectively.
George Vilo from Century Try Hard Team. Team Wet Shop Tri Team. Coming in at 2 hours, 19 minutes and 49 seconds.
Century has been around for more than 30 years, and from the very start, it was really put out as a brand to cater to healthy living. So tuna is a good source of omega-3, DHA, and protein. Athletes or non-athletes can benefit from eating a lot of tuna.
I'm happy to share the knowledge I have from fitness in the hope that they'll all be fit. Kasi I think everybody, especially people in stressful jobs, would be better leaders if they had a better way of releasing their stress, and being active in sports is one of them.
Fun, exciting. It's really fulfilling. Yeah.
Century Tuna also recognized people who best represented being healthy and staying fit.
Once again, our super mods for today: Charles Orr, Jamie Hizon, and Irwa Husa, Mariela Martinez Powell, Lara Parpan, and Rina Law. Give a big hand, people!
Congratulations to the winners of the Century Tuna 5150 Super Buds Award.
Well, there's no other way to conquer your fear than to try it. Just, go for it. Because I still am afraid of riding, but I do it anyways.
Well, talo. Fourth lang ako. Okay lang. Next race na lang babawi.
The possibilities are just endless.
3 different athletes, 3 different stories, victory and heartbreaks. Clearly disappointed by his performance, Corporal George finished in 4th place. Determined to prove himself again, his loss will only motivate him to push forward. For housewife Elaine, however, finishing the race was a victory in itself. Being a newbie, the joy of being an official 5150 triathlon finisher was clearly evident in her face. For this mother of 2, she brings home a sense of accomplishment and achievement. Nothing but smiles from the calculated and determined athlete Ryan Marbella, who snagged the gold in his age group. Now that he is the leader of the pack, all eyes are on this athlete, and the pressure is on him to stay ahead. An elite athlete, an age grouper, and a newbie. These are 3 of the many athletes that Century Tuna celebrates. This has been your first Century Tuna 5150 Triathlon. Until next year.